Sid, how important is it to get everybody on your line going? You, Jake, and Rusty. And what's not clicking right now? Just not getting to the middle of the rink.
I don't know. I thought today we had some good looks. I mean, they're not going to give you a ton. So when you get an opportunity, you got to capitalize. You have to execute. And unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. We had some really good looks in the second before they scored, and we just got to execute. That's really what it comes down to.
Sid, the penalties today, just how much did that maybe stunt you guys as a team? And you lump that up to, lack of discipline, maybe bad positioning, or sometimes Mike will say, the penalties kind of out of exuberance, I guess.
Yeah, we definitely got to, do a better job of staying out of the box. But, with that being said, I think our kill has done a great job, all series. And, it would have been nice to get a chance on the power play there. Try to get ourselves back into it. It's a big swing, but it's either the penalties or just the timing of them. So we just got to do a better job staying out of the box. That's a big part of it.
Wes.
Hey Sid, first 3 games this series decided by 1 goal. Most of the games have been like that between these 2 teams this season. Was there anything different tonight where it just didn't work out that way?
Well, I think it was just, I thought in the second, like I said before, we had some really good looks. We generated, a couple chances, and then, one shift they get one, and then they follow up another one, and we start chasing the game a little bit. So, I think it's probably closer than the score, but I don't think it really matters at this point. They played better and deserved to win tonight.
Rob Rossi.
Sidney, for large chunks of games 1 through 3, seemed like the pace was at one you guys wanted. Maybe a little bit like that in the second period of this game, but not throughout the game. It didn't look like. What's happening when those other times today when the pace isn't quite at what you guys normally like it to be at?
Usually it's either not doing a good enough job, keeping pucks in their end and getting zone time. And on the flip side, sometimes it means just coming out of our end a little bit cleaner. So I think for the most part, though, a lot of it has to do with our zone time. And on the offensive side, if we're able to wear teams down and put them on their heels and prevent them from getting a good forecheck, whether because they're tired or, if they go change, that sort of thing. So I think it's just being stronger on pucks and doing a better job there.
We have 2 more. Jenna Harner.
Sid, just what's the biggest takeaway from this game that you guys need to carry into Game 5 when you go back to Pittsburgh?
Well, I think just, more of what we did in Game 3 than Game 4. I think the urgency and just the battle level and all those little details that go into winning. I think there's a little bit more of that in Game 3, and that's what it's going to take to win. And it's a tough series. There's not a lot of room on either side, and we got to do a better job of winning battles and focusing on those little details all over the ice.
Last question, Davey.
Thanks for speaking with us, Sid. I actually wanted to speak to you about urgency. Obviously, you don't feel that there was as much as there had been previously. Do you have any explanation for why that was, and did you see it coming before the game?
No, I think with the position that they were in, you knew they were going to fight, and I just think that we have to have that same mentality. We can't kind of wait and see and have that type of approach. We've got to go in there and dictate the pace, and we eventually did that in the second, like I said, and had some good looks, but didn't do it consistently enough to win the game. So I think understanding where we're at now, that should be even more expected here going back home.